Hey everybody, it's me, Stacey from Sizzix, and I am here today to show off the most beautiful opulent paper ever. At least I think so. I also have my October collection that has released. And I thought it would be fun to do a make with my Sunday in the Park. Now that is a 3D embossing folder and a 2-layer stencil. And sometimes you need a quick and easy make, right? Have you ever had a loved one come in and say, could you make me a card and I need it, in about 10 minutes? I have, so I hear ya, I feel ya. Now, what I have in front of me is the most beautiful opulent paper. It is the newest to the family of opulent papers. And if you're not familiar with Sizzix opulent paper, you are going to want to get familiar with it. It is specialty paper where you have a glitter, you have a matte, you have a metal finish, you have a pearl finish, and a mirror finish. And while Opulent has been with Sizzix for a while in the gold and the silver and the rose gold, say hello to the Stacey Park teal opulent paper coming your way pretty soon. So there are 5 different finishes, and each of them is beautiful in its own right. The shine, the mirror, the blue, the teal is absolutely gorgeous and something that they haven't had ever. This is new. I'm so excited for it. And I think when you take it out to make a make with it, you're gonna almost want to pet the paper. I know that sounds so weird, but it's so pretty. Thankfully, you get 10 of each sheet in the pack. Look at that glitter. You get 10 of each of the different specialty finishes, 450 sheets, so it's okay to use it. Now the make I want to make, I'm going to start with my Sunday in the Park 3D embossing folder because we do sometimes need to make something quick and easy and fast, and that's where a 3D embossing folder and beautiful opulent paper come in. What you can do with it in a bing bang boom moment is gorgeous. So let's get started. I'm gonna bring over my Stacey Park Big Shot machine, also coming soon in the same Stacey Park teal. Oh, and I'm gonna take my Sunday in the Park embossing folder, and I'm going to make sure that I have it with the image facing up and the Sizzix logo facing up. That's how you know you have the right side. If you turn it over, you'll also notice the back side's a little bit more narrow than the top. That's another way to know this is face up. So the paper you want to see on your finished make should be facing you. I think I'm gonna play with, I don't know, the mirror paper. Yum. So I'm going to cut myself down a piece. Now this is A4 paper, and my embossing folder is A6, which means you can get 4 out of 1 piece of A4 paper. I'm going to put it right in. And as I said, I want the pretty side facing up and that printing facing me. Now the sandwich to do this is put on right onto the base platform that comes with your Stacey Park Big Shot machine. And for a 3D embossing folder, easy peasy. It is just the base platform, the embossing folder, and I always do chomp, chomp, chomp. So chomp, chomp, chomp. I put the open end going first. There is no right and there is no wrong. You can absolutely put the closed end in first. It's whatever you're most comfortable with. I always find though that it goes through my machine a little bit easier with the chomp, chomp, chomp first. Now I don't need 2 cutting plates, just one right over the top. Center it up and send it on through. Fast and easy. Like I said, bing, bang, boom. And what we have is beautiful. Sunday in the Park is a floral embossing folder that has definitive lines outlining the embossing, and it is so beautiful. You've got these beautiful rosettes as an all-over pattern, and to make a quick make, mat it, put your sentiment, done. Choose the color paper, and that will set the tone for the card. But easy, fast, 1, 2, 3, ABC. This really is a 5-minute card. But Sunday in the Park also has a matching 2-layer stencil. So I can use the embossing folder by itself, I can use the stencil by itself, or I can pair them together. And I've got some beautiful samples to show you. But I'm going to use this all by itself. So I've got 2 layers to my stencil. And to use this, I do want to bring over my Sizzix stencil and stamp tool. A must-have for everybody, just like a Sizzix Big Shot machine is one of those things that you should always have in your crafty arsenal. It should be sitting out waiting for you to make. Now, this is the alignment tool, and it allows me to take my stencils, put them down, and align them up perfectly every time because they are a layering stencil. Does that mean you can only use it with layering stencils? No, absolutely you can use it with a single layer stencil because I'm going to show you the benefit to this. Let's grab a piece of paper. I'm going to butt it right up to my alignment tool. I've got my stencils, which have the Sizzix logo at the top. It has the SKU number and the placement of the stencil. So being that this is a 2-layer stencil, this one says stencil number 1, this one says number 2. So I pop the little holes here that come in all Sizzix stencils, put them right down onto the alignment tool. Now the alignment tool is going to do just that. It's going to align my stencils up perfectly, but it's not going to keep it from buckling. I need to keep my hands on my stencil at all times. I need to just walk it down as I'm stenciling. And let's grab my Stacey Park Jacquard Premium Dye-Based Ink. Let's throw some color down here. And I'm going to throw a little bit of my Pineapple Crush. I'm going to bring in a little bit of my Dragon Fruit Delight. And anywhere I see negative space, I'm just going to add some color. Now I could pick up the stencil, look at it, and say, oh, I'm missing color here, or oh, I want to add some more color there. And instead of having to get your magnets out or your tape to realign it, which we all know is not easy, I just put it down. Bing, bang, boom, I'm going again. All be done. By the time if I was using magnets or tape, I would still be trying to fiddle with it to get it exactly where I want it to be. Now look at these colors blend. My colors are water soluble. They blend. You can use them as watercolors. They also stay wet long enough for you to be able to throw embossing powder over the top of them. And I think the big thing about my colors is they don't make mud. So even if you're the newest of crafters and ink is kind of something that you're just starting with, find the ink that works for you. And an ink that allows you to do the blending and allows you to do some watercoloring without making the mud, well, that's a really great place to start. So let's see what I've got. Look at that. Oh my gosh, holy smokes, artichokes. Oh, stunning, love it. But I'm not done, I have the second layer to do. I pop the second layer right on. And look at that, it masks everything I just did. Everything's hidden. So those colors are going to stay true to what you see. Let's bring in my yellow. And we'll bring in a little bit of my blue. And just all the way around. Here, there, everywhere. No rhyme, no reason, don't think about it. Pull it up, take a look. Oh, that's happy. And any place I want to add a little bit more, put it right back down and add a little bit more color. So my blue and my yellow are melting into greens. And in just a matter of minutes, I have got a beautiful make. It's gorgeous. All I have to do is mat it, trim it out, mat it, put a sentiment, and who isn't going to look at that and say, wow. And I only used 3 colors of inks, but how many colors of floral do I have here? Really pretty and quick and simple and easy and done. So whether you're using the embossing folder, Sunday in the Park embossing folder with opulent paper to get that beautiful look, or you're using the stencil to get that beautiful look, or you choose to pair them together because you've got a little bit more time than 5 minutes, well, my collection from October is going to help you be successful in all your makes. Samples, beautiful samples. Here's the stencil in monochromatic, just in grays. Soft, elegant, sophisticated. Absolutely. I did this with black ink and I desaturated my black ink to get the gray. Just lovely. And then bright and bold and happy. And I added a little bit of my glitter to get some sheen and some shine. Not sure if I can get it here, but there's some beautiful microfine glitter just to add a pizzazz, a pow when you're looking at it. And then here, again, this is just 2 colors. That's it, 2 colors of ink blended in. And look at the beautiful lines that the stencil leaves behind, really outlining and detailing that floral. Here we've done the stencil and the embossing folder together. So you get that texture when you feel it. It's not flat. You've got those lines popping out on you and all of the color blending together beautifully. Put a sentiment, you're done. Opulent paper, yes, it comes in the new Stacey Park teal and it is limited. It is limited. There's only so many packs and when it's gone, it's gone. But here we've done it in gold opulent paper so you can see just how deep that embossing is. Just beautiful. And yeah, absolutely, you can cut the flowers out. Look at this slim line, taking that embossing folder and cutting elements to make a larger card. You don't have to be confined to an A2 or an A6. No, 5x7, 6x6, slim line. Just take it and be creative. That's what this is all about, making a make that is creative, that when you look at it, you feel good. And it's your hobby, it's your passion. It's where you spend your evenings with you. So, I hope you enjoy my October collection, and I hope, well, the opulent paper, oh, dreamy, dreamy. Oh, the opulent paper is magnificent. It goes with the brand new Stacey Park Big Shot machine coming soon. Where are you gonna find all of this fabulous Sizzix product? Well, on the Sizzix website or at your most favorite Sizzix retailer. The opulent paper and the Sizzix Big Shot machine coming soon. Thanks for being here with me, everybody. It was great to spend some time with you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.